pinching back certain annuals and perennials is good for promoting branching and increased flower production. Now, not all plants respond to being pinched back. Really, only ones that are clump forming and multi-stemmed are ones that are ideal for this technique. My garden phlox, I've got some bee balm, autumn flowering sedum, and of course mums respond very well to being pinched. Now, to do this technique, you're basically just going to need one tool, and that's your own hand. And what you want to do to pinch back a perennial is to start at the terminal portion or the end of the stem and follow it back down. Now, for my phlox here, what I like to do is really remove about 1/3 to 1/2 of each one of the stems, and you can just use your thumb and forefinger to pinch it off. You want to pinch it off just above the point where 2 leaves come off, because where you once had 1 stem, you'll now have 2 developing off of there. So you're basically doubling the number of flowers that you're producing. So with my phlox, I'll just go through and pinch off the terminal portions, and then I'll do the same with my bee balm and my other flowering plants. Now, what you can do to really extend the bloom time on some of these plants is only pinch back about half of the growth. What's going to happen is the ones that are left unpinched are going to go ahead and produce the first blooms of the season. Then each one of the pinched stems will now produce 2 stems, and those flowers will be produced a little bit later in the season. So it's a great way to extend the number and also the time of the bloom period for these types of plants. Annuals that respond to pinching are certainly things like salvias and petunias, and one of my favorites to do it with are snapdragons, and it works really well. And if you're not really sure whether your particular plant is going to respond well to pinching back, go ahead and try it on just one of them or one of the branches or stems of the plant and see how the plant responds to it. But overall, it's a terrific technique for increasing the numbers of flowers in your garden.